Alright, step one. We're going to take the E-cleaner cartridge out of the box. Just unscrew the lid right here. Just like that. I'm going to take one of our cleaning packs. It comes with the E-cleaner set that you can find on enagic.com. If you go to hit the shop button when you get there, and then just search for E-cleaner. So here we go. Just peel the top off there, and we'll pour it in. And we'll just screw the top back on like that. And if you notice, when you look at the bottom, it's got the same inserts as the normal filter does, so it's just going to go in place of the filter while we clean it. Okay? So we'll leave that. Open up the machine. We'll take the cover off just like that. Put this off to the side. Move this a little bit. And the machine is on right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to turn the machine off and unplug it from the wall. So that the machine cannot turn on. And then we're just going to unscrew the filter just as we normally would. Let's see if I can get it off. Alright. Now, these filters, they come with black O-rings around here, but they're not on here right now because they're left behind in the machine here. Okay, so if you notice, this also has the black O-rings. What you'll find is that if you don't take them out of the machine, that this one left behind, this won't fit in properly because now there's two O-rings in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these O-rings out, just using my nail, place it on the filter, which I've got just sitting upside down. I'm going to take this other smaller one out. Try to be careful with those as you're taking them out. And put that on there. That way this set will fit perfectly right into place. Bingo. Then I'm going to take the ring that was left behind that secures the filter into the machine and just put it on there as like so. Crank it over to the right. Now it's on there nice and good. And that was step 2 of the cleaning cartridge set manual. Now I'm going to go on to step 3, okay, which is we're going to open up the faucet, we're going to turn the water on with the machine off. We're just going to run water through the machine, and we're going to do that for about 10 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the faucet on cold. It's going to run the water through. And you want to run this water for about 10 seconds is how long it's going to take to get the solution throughout the machine. Okay. I'm going to turn that off for just a second. And then we're going to take a cup, just like it shows on the manual, and we're going to put the acid hose in here, just like such. Alright, this one's kind of tweaked because it's been sitting for a while, but you get the point. We're just going to let it sit right there. See if I can get it in there good. Okay. And I'm going to turn the water back on. And what's happening is the hose, the acid hose, is actually filling up the cup, and we want the end of the plastic tube here to actually sit in the water. And I'm going to turn the water off right now. I shut it off. And I'm going to also stick this hose in there along with it. So you've got both hoses submerged into this cup of water here. And now what we're going to do is let it sit for anywhere from 3 to 5 hours and really let that solution work its magic inside of the machine. And what's happening really is the solution is a citric acid, and it's going to go ahead and break down the scaling that's taking place throughout the machine, so that are on the electrolysis or the electrodes, the plates. So we're going to let that sit for 3 to 5 hours, let it do its work, and then we're going to come back and take it off, put the other filter back on, and clean the machine, and we'll be good to go. Alright, so we're back here at the machine. It's about 5 hours from the time that we initially put in the cleaning cartridge. And the first thing that we're going to do is take this cup, dump the water out, and let these hoses drain back into the sink for about 5 minutes. We're just going to let the machine sit there. So I'll go ahead and do that right now. Let's move these over here. We'll let those drain out, and then we'll come back and replace the filter. Alright, so we let the remaining water from the machine drain out, and now what we're going to do is just go ahead and replace the filter again. So we'll take the cleaning cartridge off here. Check, make sure both the O-rings are on there. Perfect. Leave this off to the side for a sec, and we'll go ahead and put our filter back in place. Very good. And we'll just tighten it in. Very cool. Now, before I turn the machine back on, I'm just going to go ahead and run water through it to clear out any calcium that may be floating inside the machine. So let's go ahead and turn this on. And you can let the water flow through for about a minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes. What we're looking for is any kind of flaky stuff coming out of the machine. And once you let that go ahead and cycle itself for about a couple minutes, then what we're going to do is just turn the machine on, and we're good to go. Done deal. The last thing that you want to do, by the way, is take your cleaning cartridge and just open the top right here. Rinse it out with some clean water, and then dry it off really good before you put it back into the box that it came in, so that we can reuse it for the years ahead. I'll leave this off to the side for now. And that's been about a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the water off, plug the machine back in.
Power on. Ambient water 9.5.
Turn the power on.
Ambient water 9.5.
And I'm going to let it flow for another minute or so, and we're done. Put the cover on like so, and we're good. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, please feel free to write in or call an Agic. I'm sure they can answer the questions. There's a manual that comes with the cleaning cartridge set. A little confusing when you read it the first couple of times, but just refer back to this video and it should be pretty easy.